Welcome to my channel. In this session, we will discuss the concept of installments in compound interest. In the previous session, we have discussed the concept of simple interest installments. I suggest you watch that video and then continue this. We'll use an example and discuss this. A man borrowed rupees 72,800 at 20% per annum, interest being compounded annually. If he repaid it in three equal annual installments being paid at the end of every year, find the annual installment. We'll solve this question in two different ways, one using the basic concepts, second using a formula. Now, he borrowed 72,800, that is the principal. The sum borrowed is 72,800. The rate of interest is 20% per annum means, suppose if he has not repaid anything in between, at the end of 3 years, what would have been the total amount? You know, the total amount formula equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power N. So the total amount will be the sum borrowed 72,800 into 1 plus 20 by 100 whole cube. So it is 72,800 into 20 by 100 is 0.2, 1.2 whole cube will be 1.728. Let it be, there will come back. But however, he has repaid it in three equal annual installments being paid at the end of every year. So at the end of first year he paid say X rupees. So at the end of second year also X, because it is equal installments. At the end of third year also X rupees. This X rupees is paid at the end of first year, but account is settled at the end of 3 years means this is paid 2 years before the final settlement. Hence we should add 2 years interest. Why? Because for the 72,800, for the entire period we are calculating interest, though something is repaid. Because we are calculating interest for the entire sum here, for the entire period, for whatever repayments happen in between, we should add interest to that. That is the logic behind it. So if I add 2 years interest, it will amount to what at the end of 3 years? At the end of 3 years means it will attract 2 years interest because it's paid at the end of 1 year and the final settlement is 3 years means gap is 2 years. So the amount will be X into, if I apply the formula, X into 1 plus 20 by 100, 1 plus 20 by 100 is 1.2 whole square. This will be attracting 1 year interest because it's paid at the end of 2 years, that is 1 year before the settlement. So it will be X into 1.2 whole power 1. This is paid at the end of 3 years when the final settlement happened, so it is only X. So it will be 1.44x, 1.2x and x. If you add all the three, that should be equal to the total amount if no repayment happened in between. That means that's equal to 72,800 into 1.728. You can see here 1.44 plus 1.2, 2.64, 3.64x equals to 72,800 into 1.728. If I simplify, x equals to 72,800 into 1.728 by 3.64. If there are two digits here, there are three digits here. One digit extra means remove and put 1 0 here. 1 0 gets cancelled. 364 to 728. So 20 into 1728 will be 34,560. So when you simplify this, you get the installment amount as 34,560. This is one way of solving it. The other way of solving it is using the formula. The installment formula equals to X equals to P into R by 100 into 1 minus 100 by 100 plus R whole power N. Here P is the sum borrowed, R is the rate of interest, N is the number of installments and X is the installment amount. So if I substitute the numbers in this formula, X equals to P, the sum borrowed is 72,800 into rate is 20 by 100 into 1 minus 100 by 100 plus R. R is 20 means 100 plus 20, 120 whole power N, number of installments 3. If you simplify, 2 zeros gets cancelled. 728 into 20 by 1 minus, this is 25 is 26. 5 by 6 whole cube means 5 cube is 125, 6 cube is 216. If you simplify this further, 728 into 20 by 216 minus 125, 91 by 216. Denominator will go to numerator. 728 into 20 by 91, this 216 goes to numerator. 91 8 728, 820 is 160, 160 into 216 will be 16 16 is 256, 16 2s 32 plus 2 34, 34,560. So the answer is 34,560. This is using the formula. For more on compound interest and simple interest, please reach me on my Udemy profile. The link is given below, wherein you find a course on how to ace arithmetic, wherein we discussed all concepts of compound interest, simple interest, and also percentages, profit and loss. Right? Thank you.